Market Lounge. I'm in the building.
Yo, I'm telling you though, man. I'm telling you, man. It's like Eagles fans.
Oh man, how I want to roll it in. It's like I'm the unforgiven, curse still living. Quench my thirst before my bubble bursts it risen. Rose above them bars in prison, out for juice. Like the Bronco he ridden, thinking back, dusted, trigger finger twitching, wondering if 50's many men had me included in, and if the underdog's on top, why I feel like I'm losing then. Speed it up, '05 GMC truck, weed send it up, dudes trying to block my vision, while the truck ain't tinted up. Ghetto got me stagnated. If I love it, they hate it. I'm the original. These new rappers Rolly played it. Got Rolly aggravated. Damn, I miss my dogs. Fucked up how Ruck and Spade went. One's a corpse, one murdered inside these lopsided courts. So hard to feel sober and have same thoughts. So I puff the black leak. Think about good times, South Beach Greek. Myrtle Bike Week, Slick Will Shafiq, Shiz and Fat Leak, Shizzy Sutton. And I keep puffing. Then all of a sudden, I black out and can't remember nothing. Say they want war? Really, I know they bluffing. Silly, you turkey, only good for a lot of stuffing. I got real cake. Your money equal muffins. Spend hundreds, similar to tens. To see me, you gon' need a zoom lens. 250 cals, I call them the Boom Boom Twins. Picture me rolling. Look at the rims, look at the gems. I made it, Mom Dolo, without them. Yeah, that's us. Black Market Lounge, I'm in the building.
Yeah, what it is. Spitting that shit.
Oh, man. Just in case they thought I ever slipped or fell off, man, I fell on, man.
That's what's up, man. Gotta love that. Yeah, I mean, we on Black Market Lounge. Got the boy Reese Rolex in the building. We doing big things. Hey, yo, let's take it back to the beginning for a minute, though.
Oh, man, I have no problem with that. Day one, A1.
Yo, tell me, take it back to what made you even want to pen something? You know what I'm saying? What made you even want to try this rap shit?
Oh, man, music just like all around, man. You know how music is growing up, then listening to just like my favorite, just hearing just the enthusiasm through other artists is knowing that, you know what I mean, I could pen this shit too, but it just was in a different kind of way that it tackled into me. Because, you know, like I just used to be talking shit, and then, you know, I got around Bump, and he bumped like, man, you need to be rapping, man. You might as well be rapping. I was like, man, I ain't no rap. I just started going on the road with him.
Yeah, you talking about Bump Johnson.
Oh, yeah, Bump J, yeah. You know, I ran through, you know what I'm saying? Went through on a Deadly Snakes tour with him. And once I seen how the crowd and the girls and everything illuminate to just like how the music was, I said, damn, well, let me see if I really is my game really this strong. Let me put my game to the pad and see what's gonna work out. And
right.
it just flipped and bounced. And
so I mean, who you spit it to? I mean, so you went home and put some shit together.
I was playing around with it. I started playing around with it a little heavy. You know, I used to do MC Reese, I Am So Royal, Bone Sucks Up Like a Piece of tinfoil. But it was like, that was like back in the day before rap. And then I run into this guy, and then I just started, it just came. It was like, it was a gift. It just was a gift. I really, really, really couldn't pinpoint and direct.
Okay. So what's the name you run with at that point?
At that time, I'm Reese Raw.
Reese Raw.
Yeah, I'm with my own. I'll get with a group. It's me, my man Pretty Flacco, he's at that time, and my man Chuck, right, Quiet Noise at that time. We get in a group because my cousin was like, you know, doing his thing streetwise, so he like, man, I need a group, you know what I mean, and put us together. It's like, damn, we real ill now, running around like we're just real ill.
Right.
When LE Square doing our beats at this time, man. Shout out to LE Square.
So y'all doing demos and shit?
Right. I dropped my first song. We dropped a nice joint. We going around, like going and doing little shows now. Boom. Okay. So it's like, all right, bet.
Yeah. So what's you in school? What, high school at this time? Junior high?
I'm 17, 18 at the time. So it's like more basketball than it is.
Okay, what you run ball some shit?
Oh no, I'm real.
Yo, but
basketball is that was the gift. That was the gift and the curse. It was like, all right, and then hip hop came. So it was like, damn.
yo, but take me back to high school. Let's start
High
back.
school, I was unstoppable.
All right, hold on. But not, okay, so ninth grade.
Ninth grade, I'm in Glen Mills. Ninth grade, I'm in Glen Mills.
Glen Mills.
Winning back-to-back state championships in Glen Mills.
Hold on. What joint you was in Glen Mills?
I was in Jefferson.
Oh, see, I think, Jefferson. Yeah.
I was in Time Man.
Word up. What you got, switched?
No, listen, it was either Comeback Con Ed or...
What you was doing?
And I was painting, and I was crushing them, and I was JV at first, got moved up to varsity. I'm already crushing them on ball. Yeah. So they like come back as Con Ed. I'm like, man, I don't know, I don't want to be back up the Mills. Yeah. I'm in a rush to get home.
I was up that motherfucker for a minute.
I go to, it's like, either you going to go to Kensington or this. I'm like, damn, I want to go to Gratz. It's like, no, you got to go to Kensington or Frankfurt. I'm like, man, I'm going to Kensington. I don't know nobody over there. I'm being ink spot in a bowl of milk, so it's cool.
Yeah.
So then that's where I'm at, playing ball in Kensington, scoring outstanding numbers. Ted Hilarious got me in the paper as, you know what I mean? Boom, this is the guy playing ball.
Right. Yeah. But where's the rap shit at this point,
At this point, my spot is the poppin'est spot, like, as far as where everybody coming at weed, smoking weed, and then my homie Hot Crib is the other poppin'est spot, and that's like right up the street. So we all meeting with each other, meeting and greeting. Boom. And so now Bump got his rap group around us. Beans even been over Momney's house before when he first had the first 1,000 bars. He played that over there. Everybody came through Hot Crib at one point in time. So that's where the music clicked at right there. They like, oh, we about to go record somewhere. So I jumped on a Peanut beat, Peanut 2020. He's a great producer. Okay. He just never got he tried to sweep under the rug, but he was an outstanding producer. But he gets us over there, and we all jump on a beat. We all jumping on. It's like everybody get on this beat, and we all trying to see who's nice.
Right.
We all get on a beat, and I'm like up there with the up there's like you know, the vocals, everything, boom. Right. But I don't know nothing about a snare. I'm just rapping, spitting fire, boom. So it's like, oh, Rolly got a little boom, man. All right, boom. So, you know, that's it. Get out to the hood. Now everybody listening to it all around the hood. You know what I'm saying? Boom, it's Gil on that joint, El Dinero, a lot of people on that joint. So it's like,
so you knew Gil and all them automatically
from basketball.
Okay.
From basketball. See, basketball was the glitch to the matrix. See, in basketball, it was a lot. Basketball was more political, and I was scoring everywhere. I just was a shooter. I just wanted to. I wasn't really a team. They would call it a team player. They would call it a gunner. But I mean, I was effective. We won a lot of places, and we lost a couple of places.
Yeah.
It's life.
Right. So you just running around and you just recording shit. So then what happened?
So then the situation come along where it's all like, yo, Rolly, you gonna leave your group and come with the figures. My man Tino Brown, Put Miguel pull up on the truck like, damn, yo, you could come over with the figures. At this time, I'm like, boom. All right, I mean, music is music. Let's do it.
Yeah, but who's officially in the figures?
Man, it was at this time it was 11 of us.
Wow.
At this time it was 11 people fighting for that spot that deal.
But you knew everybody.
I knew 9 out of the 11 personally, as I've seen them before, knowing them before music. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I knew I could say 8 out of 11 because I didn't know. I've seen B before, but I didn't know B before. I seen El Dinero before. I didn't know El Dinero, and I seen Dirty Rick before, and I didn't know Dirty Rick. So everybody else I knew somewhere along in my trails.
Oh, okay. So let me. What was your first battle?
My first battle was
you had to battle somebody. I mean, you know.
My first battle.
I mean, we talking about from high school.
Wow.
From
And
high school.
then I thought about it because like and then like a lyrical battle is like me against somebody else. Like I'm like trying to think, and then I only could think about.
I'm talking about coming up. I'm not thinking about, you know what I'm talking about.
Coming
like,
up,
the first one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? We used to battle in high school.
I wasn't battling in high school. No, I was playing ball. See, basketball and the girls was like
the shit. So you ain't start rhyming till you came right out of school.
I ain't start taking it at. I dabbled and wrote raps way before that, but I didn't come to the frame until it was like, man, I'm bored with basketball. Something else gotta give. And hip hop entertainment in the streets was like, boom. Those is all the things we wanted to do, and they all coerced with each other. So I ran with the wave at that time. It was like,
okay,
I want to do this. I know I could do this. So why not do it? And I'm pretty good at it because I'm looking at the competition. So it was like, wait, I can dance too.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
I can think it. So listen, you just meet the figures.
Right.
What is your name at this point?
At this time, I'm ROLX. Like it was like Rolex, like ROLX, because it was anagrams. Real Outstanding Legends experienced the extra shit. Nobody was getting into nothing like that. So then it was like Reese Raw, and then it's like, with the figures now it's like, Rolex. All right, and it got misconstrued. So once it just ran off. But if you ever look at the album, I think it's ROLX. It's not you don't get the E.
Okay.
So I was just trying to make it the anagram at the time, but it was too far over everybody's head. So we ran with the Rolex. It was like, okay, they catching on to the Rolex. Okay, Reese Rolex. Okay, we'll go with the Rolex since it's major figures.
Yeah. So all right. So take me from there. So then you get with major figures, and
I get with major figures. I'm in a different lifestyle, so now this it's a whole jump now. So it go from me being around everybody that's in the underworld to now I'm switching over, and now I got to be in around corporate America, but my brain's still all underworld. So it's like, all right, boom, now we enter into the game of hip hop now.
Okay.
So at this time, I'm really walking around blind in this whole music business. It's like, all right,
so
I got my advance up front. My advance was enough for me to do what I wanted to do, where I was doing. Mm-hmm. So it was like, all right, I can roll with the punches, because once you break this off with me, I pretty much can handle what I'm doing from here. So rap became my back going to the second front thing again, because now I'm taking care of numero uno, my number one player, which was me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm having a ball at this time.
But I mean, but at this time, you writing, y'all touring.
At this time, I'm writing every day. I'm writing on a piece of paper. I'm writing on everywhere. I'm building my craft everywhere I'm going. My acapellas is taking off worldwide now. It's like, all right, now I'm really like. This is my craft right now, so I'm deep into my craft at this time right now. Around signing with the figures, after that I'm catching trains, and while everybody flying everywhere, I'm on the ground everywhere. So while I'm on the ground everywhere catching buses and trains and planes, I'm writing the dopest shit that I ever spoke in my life, because it's all authentic. I ain't lying. It's really from the heart. So it's like every bar was easy to me, because I'm telling you my story, but I'm just making it rhythmatically and putting a pattern to this shit. Like, and at this point in time, when I ink the deal, I'm still clueless to what the fuck the snare is. Now, how real is that?
Yeah, and that's crazy.
Now, how real is that? See, that's why I know my lyrics this is where I got the power through the lyrics. It's like, my lyrics really this strong, because I really don't know shit about once we go in the studio. I'm just spitting now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So at some point you get put on.
I think that I'm at this point in time, I'm really a problem, because it's like, if I tell him now, he already out of control with this shit right here, and he catching it a little bit right now, but I'm not lyrically told probably until later on down the line. I was still blindfolded.
Okay.
I'm still blind at this time, because I don't know the game. I'm switching from b-ball to music right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So now y'all about to start dropping shit. Y'all about to start dropping shit.
So now we recording now. So now we going places to record. Yeah, that's what I said. Like,
oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Now we going recording places. Now we going to where we going in front of we out West Philly on a little block. I can't even remember the name of the shit, but I know that's where we recorded our first joint. Which was gonna be this. We was recording songs for the album now at this time. Now at this time I'm a monster now. Now at this time I'm lyrically in tone to who I am and what I want to be, and this is what I'm doing right now. But it's still I'm still telling you truth all the way through. I'm still not fabricating because I'm really around everything that I'm telling you about.
Okay. So then Major Figures drop.
Boom. We dropped the album. I'm on 5 songs, and I'm the first nigga to get my own. I'm my first acapella by solo on the whole album. That's me.
Where did y'all mainly record that at?
We recorded a lot with a couple spots. We recorded a couple different spots because different producers was different places. I remember 38th Street was where the album originally was. The single was originally going to be recorded, which was "We Need Dough," and that's the same beat that's on Rockefeller album. "It's Our Life" is "Better Love." So we didn't get the clearance for that John. So that's when now it's like, all right, they looking for the next single. Then "Yeah, That's Us" is the next single. Boom. Right. So now "Yeah, That's Us" hit the world. Boom. So now "Yeah, That's Us" hit the world. "Yeah, That's Us" hit the world. I'm in Philadelphia. I'm riding around. I'm getting everybody to sign on my white car because I'm already what the world never knew is that I was getting that car painted burgundy. But I mean, letting all my niggas sign up on it because it's a white car. We just got a deal. They just done gave me all this bread. Boom, 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 whatever.
Right.
And I'm just enjoying it. It's like, all right, man, we got a deal now. Boom, it's on now. We gonna get paid, and it's nothing to stop this money from this money train. This money train is running in because we got all the talent, and I'm a poet, so my poetry working right now. So boom. 6 days before the album, I'm down on Temple campus, waiting for 2 white chicks to come get with me and I'm pulling up and I'm sitting in front of the campus right there on Broad, right after Club McDonald's, and people know that's Club McDonald's. They know what I'm talking about. I'm parked right there, and they saying they pull up behind me. I'm blasting Michael Jackson. It doesn't matter if you're black or white, because I'm ready to ride through the hood with these 2 chicks in my car. It's already pre-ready. Man, the police pull you over, man. 6 days before you pull up behind me, pull up on my car. Me and him having a verbal argument, but I'm like, man, I'm ready to move my car. We having a physical. He puts the cold bracelets on me. I'm quiet. Boom. I'm book him down. Now the video shoot is in 6 days. I stayed in jail for 13 days.
Damn. So you sitting in the joint, how you feeling?
Well, the the rage in me is I did some nut shit, whatever, but I'm saying, damn, I gotta wait for these people to. I'm stuck because I'm already on probation, so ain't nobody can get me out. Ain't nothing can get me out. It's just I gotta wait for my PO lady. My PO lady wait 13 days to let me out. When I come home, the tour's starting. We going on the promo tour now. Boom. So now I gotta go through the whole promo tour. Everybody on the video out. Yeah, That's Us. If you ever watch Yeah, That's Us video, I'm nowhere in Yeah, That's Us video. Period. Nowhere in it.
Right.
No blank, no nothing. No nothing. There's no nothing because everybody's saying, it's like, he's not getting out. He did, he's not getting out. He's not, boom. The show must go on. Boom. Right. I can accept that. I can respect that. But that's what happened. So I'm like, boom. I get out. We on the road. You know, I'm bitter on the road, but at the same time, it's about my job. So I'm doing my job. I'm just bitter amongst everybody because I felt like, damn, dog, I gotta go promote this everywhere, and I'm like nowhere on it. But everybody else is on it. So it's like, boom, we're gonna keep it rolling. So we kept it rolling. And I kept it rolling with what's going on. Situation rolled, boom.
Yeah, so yeah, y'all did a couple dates.
Then come back and we go on the Lyricist Lounge tour now. It's either go on one tour, I
remember that shit.
I think we're supposed to go on.
Yeah, Lyricist Lounge.
Yeah, we're supposed to go on. We're supposed to go on another tour, but we go on Lyricist Lounge tour, and we like a total contradiction to the tour that we on. Like we screaming, yeah, that's us, and we got dead presidents on there saying, nigga, y'all using your money. It's like
on some real hip hop shit.
Yeah,
not
so it's
y'all
like
shit ain't hip hop.
Yeah, not that we not hopping hip hop, but it's street hip hop, and we on the we in London, man. I'm in London, man. I'm in London. It's probably 350,000 people in the audience, man. We come out on stage. I'm saying I've never seen this many people since Million Man. It was like I'm like Million Man March ain't had nothing on this crowd right here.
That shit was like that.
Man, I don't know. It was we went to the London. It was a London fest, man. There was people that didn't even speak English, man, in the crowd cheering, man. They didn't even speak English, man. It was just look at these black guys. It's like we in London.
So you felt you, but with the
I felt out of place because I'm like feeling like Tupac and Digital Underground already. So it's like I'm just like feeling out of place. So it's like more than out of place. It's like, all right, I'm just like in the streets in this industry. It's like two behaviors, like they say. That's how I go out. It's like, all right.
So what you thinking? What's your next move at this point?
At this point in time, it's like, I already know I'm the last man on the totem pole. I already know that. So it's like at this time it's like, all right, now you gotta get what's yours, Rolly, and get you know it's gonna get the ship getting bad right now. Cause we already seen what this album Gary was doing. So it's like penance is the money's coming from this album, boom. So it's like, all right, and because we all started off everybody was a different album. I mean, everybody was they different team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't it was like put together like Voltron, but eventually it had to break down. And like Voltron eventually had to break down. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how it went.
So you're saying it was basically a group of solo MCs.
Mm-hmm. All the way through. The closest thing to a group was Spade and Dutch, and they was still, both of them could still do it by themselves. It was like everybody was like pretty much their own tiger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was real. So at this time, we at the end of coming back from off the road. Now at this time, I'm like, man, I don't know which direction I want to go in now, because now I'm thinking, damn, my solo album, my solo gonna pop. I'm thinking Bobby Brownish right now. Like, man, I'm on my Bobby Brown shit right now.
Yeah, truly.
You know what I mean? So that's how that started. So now we in them eras, and then still to this day, it's just like.
So what move you made at that point?
At this time, I went back to my. At this time, I'm only left with after the Figure Flag went through they turmoil and Spade went to jail, you know, and everybody did their own dynamite thing and went to do what they had in mind for them to do. It was like, all right, I still know how to go to the block, so it's like it was like, well, I'm going back to home, where home base is at, where see it all from the beginning again. I got to get a whole new vision all over again. So now it's like, boom, what you gonna do now? Like, play all these other games now. This time it's for the home team now. So basically, that's how it went.
So what was your first move?
My first move was to get my own self back into the studio and record, just to get back into my boxing, just to go back to. I couldn't play basketball no more. Basketball was out the door, so it's like, all right, now I'm going back to getting my craft, mastering my craft, seeing what I missed the first time through. So that's basically how I've been, and it's just been me helping everybody else get on through what I know.
But tell me about that time where you do find the snare when you said later down the road.
Once I find a snare, everybody gets scared of me. No, I'm telling you right now, man, it's hard to record. Nobody really, like, I don't go out looking for maybe to, like, be in the, like, places where the people record it. But people know that I'm good at my craft. I get limited calls because maybe they don't want me on the same song with them because maybe I might outshine them on their own song.
Yeah.
So,
But let me ask you this: Who influenced you from our city? Speaking of that, let me ask you that: Who influenced you from our city?
man, when you talk about our city, I'm talking about in the whole game, like in the whole game.
No, I'm talking about this our city, man.
But that's what made me really want the game was when I'm listening to EST and when I'm listening to ES and I'm listening to ES baseline and talking about EST, the Act Nicholas one.
Yeah, that's that word.
The greatest man alive. When I'm hearing that and I'm coming up and then I'm hearing the Hilltop Hustlers give me a bass drop, it's like, all right, now I'm absorbing this shit. Now for real, it's like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right, now, then here Tracy Lee came from Philly, and he jumped on the joint with Big. Then it was like, man, I know I'm just as good as everybody else, but because I came from this batch. So if everybody else is not from this batch, meaning you're not from Philadelphia, you don't have the same swag as a Philadelphian. So that means from me getting on the track with anybody that's how I felt all the way through, and still to this day, just like getting on the court playing basketball. If I'm against this guard, I gotta do this guard dirty today. Bad is my job. So that's just how I go.
All right, so now we're opening it up. Who influenced you from the industry? Like who are some of the people?
Scarface first, man. Okay. Scarface first, man, because he wasn't brown nosing, man, and he just taught me never to brown nose, and even from just our meetings and just the way we even met, man, was just like once I met Face in Opryland. I'm in the bathroom. Anybody that's still an MC that was in the MC and that ever been in the Opryland, we in Opryland. We in the bathroom, it's probably about 25 people in the fucking restroom spitting bars, dog. I just jump in, I take my piss, and then I just come back and just jump into the cypher and just start spitting monster bars. I probably gave up a good 24. Once I gave up a 24, it like slowed down and astonished the crowd confidence. So I gave up another 16. So now it went from me, it went from all these people in the bathroom to me and some guy from Virginia going back and forth for about maybe 2 rounds. By the second round, I'm getting dragged back. And by the time I turn around, it's Brad. It's like, hold up. Yeah. It's like, you don't even, I'm more surprised to see him, but the look on his eyes and to see me put me in my chills, like, oh, this nigga really loved what I just was spitting. Mm-hmm. And it's like, all right, hip hop is real right now with me. So that's when I'm really taking it serious now. Yeah. But at the same time I'm running, I still got my fucking left hand in the underworld that was just keep dragging me back. When music opened doors all across the board. So it was like, all right, I could still run to these guys, but when I run to these guys now, I want to come to them right. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? This is how it always been. Everybody been reaching out bigger than the music industry. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, maybe I'm thinking about it. Maybe I do it. You my first nigga, dog. You don't understand that? Me and you got a real relationship. I came out for you. I'm a private, more like interviewer. You made me want to do more interviews. Once I came to see, once I got in Black Market Lounge. Now it's just like, man, the whole world need to know. Like, man, I've been around the world and came back, dog.
Yeah, that's real shit.
Comfortably.
Hey, yo, you made a lot of songs, dog. What's your favorite song from you?
Man, I introed this. I hope that it lasted the last on the podcast. I introed it with, that's was my my favorite song because it was a breakthrough. It was like, I was running around playing, like smoking PCP. I'm playing in the game. I'm like boom, 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 running around doing wild stuff. And then I just kicked and like boom, I ain't doing none of that shit. Like boom, I'm like more into me. I'm loving me. So it's like I don't gotta go get drunk. I don't gotta go get high. I don't gotta go do all that. I still smoke my tree. But other than that, it's like everything else is a blank. Is a chapter in a book that I already like went through it, like the phases. Right. So now the new fresh is like fresh air all over again. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, who would you like to work with, if any, from our city, Philly, nigga?
Wow, man.
I mean,
it's
the
like,
shit didn't change. There's a lot of joints. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a lot
and
of
the
people
game
didn't
changed
drop
so much.
and been out.
The game
you know
changed so much, man. The game changed so much, man. It just opened up a door to me. It's like where it's like, man, I'm gonna work with who work with me, and we're gonna try to make it work to the best. Like, so like it's like I'm not really being biased no more because I think that clogged the paint.
But I mean, you gotta feel somebody. Come on, nigga. You gotta feel somebody.
Do you think that?
Yeah, man. There's a lot of niggas from Philly that
I do. I feel a lot of. I can name at least 5 underground like artists that I would like to work with. But
well, man, just give me 2.
But
it
would be like
Black Market Lounge.
Like, I mean, I couldn't pinpoint it though because it would be being biased. Because then I would forget somebody that I would want to work with.
No, but I mean, this is off the top. This ain't
off the top, you know right now.
We ain't judging though. You ain't on trial.
Off the top right now, let me see. I mean, the best. Whoever's claiming the best. That's what I'm one of those guys, man. Put me in the room.
So how you feel about Black Thought then? I mean,
put me in the ring with anybody, man. I'm gonna hold my own, man.
I ain't saying that. I mean, that's no doubt.
Right.
Well,
so it's like,
saying, would you work with Black Thought?
Sure. Why wouldn't I work with Thought?
I'm just saying.
That would be a privilege for me. It would be a privilege for Thought for me to work with Thorpe. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, why wouldn't I want to hear his legend? Like, those is guys that paved the way for
that's
me.
That's what I want to hear. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't, you know what I mean?
All the guys that paved the way, all the guys that came before me, all the guys that just like, all those guys. Come on,
the new guys. I mean,
new guys too. It's like I'm not biased though because I'm like I'm at the point where now I found the snare, so I'm anywhere. Like I'm anywhere. Like so it's like I couldn't even lie to you, dog. It's like I'm anywhere. Anybody can call me in, B. Anybody. I don't care. From the singing people to everybody. I'm in there. I can go on all levels. I found the snare, dog. It's like real with me.
Yeah. All right. But give me this then. Man. Give me one female MC that you know what I mean that you seen.
That I seen that I would work with.
Yeah. Or just ill. Being
I like Nina and Jay though. I like both of them on tracks. I'm really, and they like they excite me. Respect. Like so I gotta say those two. Like they excite me. Like it's like I can feel majority of this shit.
Yeah.
And they not lying. They like cocky and they really like I know these people in person. Like so I know they personality is like cocky and then they raps is like wow.
Yeah, that's real shit. Top 5 dead or alive.
Wow, you gonna do that?
Yeah.
Top 5 dead or alive.
That shit say a lot about you.
Wow. No, it actually don't because I never got me a full big. I got a whole bunch of sporadic Pac. I never got full intentions. So
it ain't nothing perfect.
So, but that's why I should be. But Rakim is definitely in my top 5. Boom. That's one.
Boom, that's one. We ain't judging you. Ain't on
boom,
trial.
Rakim,
So it ain't
I ain't putting you in no order. I'm just throwing them. Rakim. Boom. That's one. Boom. I gotta look and see through my childhood because remember I'm still in a higher age bracket, so I'm gonna go a little bit. So I'm Rakim. Boom. First. Boom. I gotta put Rakim in there. He's off my head. 2, you know I'm gonna go with Tupac because it was more inspirational than anything else, and it was more straight and direct. 3, I'm gonna have to. I told you I'm really like a real. Like me and Scarface was like, it was like I felt like even through his Like this is me. I'm Scarface. That's 3.
That's what's up. Yo, Scarface, that dude. Man.
So now
I acknowledge that.
So
Scarface
now
is that
it's
dude.
gonna get tight because last time I really, me and you had an argument about this, and I didn't really look at the whole bracket of. I would really have to look at Nas' bracket and put Nas in my top 5 because Nas got to go in my top 5 because Nas did. Even because he did just the backwards shit, just was phenomenal.
Creatively,
that was just
Jay
phenomenal.
Can't fuck with Nas.
Creatively, that was phenomenal. And then last time, I had to sit back and think that I put the white guy M into my 5, but I snatched M back out because I threw Esco in there. So then, at the end of all of that, I had to end it up with the sky's the limit because nobody beats the big, dog. So that would have been my top 5, dog. That's just it. Like I looked at my because they stole. I got Life's a Gift. I got Life's a Gift. I got Big. I got that. It was so much more to Big after that. Cause once Big did Kick in the Door and did a Story to Tell and all that. Big Mind was somewhere else where everybody else was going to have to catch up. And Pac was more going to be like it was like Malcolm and Martin all over again, those two, to me. So that was like my Malcolm and my Martin.
Okay. So you think Big is better than Jay?
I think I listen to Big, I listen to Jay. I think that, and this is going to hurt a lot of hearts. See, me thinking, I literally think that Jay-Z sponged a lot of stuff from a lot of MCs and was able to give you what I'm trying to tell you right now. I could tell you from the 30s, I could tell you from the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. Jay might have been able to tell you from the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s.
I get that part, but
so I got it.
I mean that's respect.
Jay took a lot from Big and Big L, so I couldn't never put. I gotta give Jay-Z top. I can't put Jay-Z above Biggie Smalls. Never.
Okay, hold on.
Never.
Hold on.
Never.
Let me say this.
Let me
say this. I'm no Jay-Z. I'm not his lawyer. Nothing. I ain't fighting for this nigga.
Oh.
But I'm saying out of 100% of rhymes,
you looking at catalog.
He stole. Let's be generous and say 25% of that 100. 75% of that was pure rhymes.
No, 75% of that was not pure rhymes because you listen. He got to hear Big L. He got the rap with Big L. He got the rap next to Nas. He got the rap next to Big. Just like this. That's like if you put me in a room right now and shoot jump shots with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson all day. Eventually, if I'm shooting Jays with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson all day, I'm going to start seeing the rotation. I'm going to start seeing what they doing. I'm going to catch on before the average dude that was in the gym with a basketball coach.
Hey, man, listen.
I'm just telling you, big. This shit was from scratch. I'm scratching and sniffing this and bringing this to you. Jay got to grab a little this, grab a little that, grab a little this, and then put it in his format.
But sometimes it's just respect. Like I said, if I start off my rhyme and say, what you say, life's a gift, death's a promise.
Right.
That's I'm somehow connected with you. That's dope.
Yeah, but
if the
world introduced you to rapping like the Foo Snakers, and then you come out and then your next album and you sound slow like Big L on his album.
But
then I'm saying, hold up, dog.
I get that.
I just heard you spitting, but now you're talking smooth as stuck and then the butt of the. Now I'm saying, hold up.
But
I'm listening. I'm also listening. I'm also a fan as I am an artist. So I'm listening both ways. And I'm saying, I'm listening. That's all I'm saying I'm doing is I'm listening. Just like everybody else, but I'm listening attentively to watching your pattern change from going speed dial to now you slow flow murder. And this boy just put up 22 twos.
Hey, yeah, but only thing I'm saying is
man. Now big on his song. Big go from Sky's the Limit. Big you Sky's the Limit. I'm saying you watching the pattern. You right there. You right there from you. Your album changed from Reasonable Doubts to the next album.
You are who you influenced by. You are. That's your
True,
basis. That's your
true.
basis. And you can't say, if you want to keep it 100, if you want to keep
Alright.
it 100, when you first start off, Brad was your template. You ain't saying you bit him. I'm saying he was your template.
Meaning that
That was your building block.
No.
Because that's who you loved, and that's
meaning that he was meaning that I knew how the direction. I knew a direction. If you put me and Scarface's songs together, you'll never hear me on the same.
But you analyzed this shit at some point.
I absorbed his shit because I had to listen to it.
That's what I mean. Right.
But me saying that, you said the question was, is Jay-Z better than Biggie Smalls? My answer is no, and I'm saying my catalog, if I'm taking my first 3 catalogs, because I only giving Big 3 catalogs, right? We giving Big Reasonable Doubts, the first disc and the second disc, right?
And Blueprint.
No, we giving Big.
No, well, what you mean? Big, that ain't Big album.
We giving Big
Ready to
Ready to Die
and Life After Death.
1 and 2.
No, what? That's
It's
one
2
CD.
of them. It's the double CD.
Yeah, but that's one album.
Okay,
It came
so
as
now,
one album. So
now,
he got, and I think
So,
Ready to
okay.
Die is a classic, but Life After Death ain't a classic.
it's a catalog. Somebody forced that. Somebody forced that.
Okay.
But now we look at Reasonable Doubts, and then we look at your next product, which reminds me of The Firm. What's coming after Reasonable Doubts? What's the next one called? In My Lifetime, or what was it with it?
I say a 3. The joint with Hard Knock Life on there was a classic.
That was one song, and that was a stolen song. But go ahead.
No, but that album was tight.
But what's the name of the album? Hard Knock Life.
Yeah, Hard Knock Life.
So that's 1 and 2, right?
Right.
So we're gonna go top 2, 1 and 2. So, and I'm looking at the catalogs, and I'm saying, okay, as far as his catalog goes, compared to as far as your catalog goes, your catalog can't fuck with his. If this fat boy was still living, God rest his soul.
Right, but
he was illuminated.
He ain't living, and that's what we gotta deal with. And I
Okay,
think he
so
beating far as
longevity.
Longevity.
But I'm still gonna go with Big.
That's what's up.
I still got Big.
Who is your who the best producer you seen to this point? Just real
right
quick.
now, in
I mean, just overall, we can give the best producer, not the cliche shit. Not
no,
Dre,
I don't got none of them cliches. I'm
what's the
always
best
authentic.
producer?
Best producer I've seen right now. Man, I like R5, man.
From where?
Firehouse Studios.
Okay. R5?
Yeah.
Shout out to R5. You know what I mean? Free promotion, my man. You know what I mean? That's that. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, how you feel about hip hop, Rolly?
Hip hop is right now in a transformation period. Hip hop is not hip hop. Hip hop is political pop right now. So everything's political, and we're listening to a lot of robotic sounds, and we're hearing a lot of.
It's been a long time.
We're hearing a lot of. We're hearing a lot of disposable hits. Some shit we ain't gonna hear 5 years from now. You ain't gonna be able to tell me about none of this shit 5 years from now. I'm just telling you. That's where I'm thinking is at. I'm thinking this was the, you know how this was the disposable hit year. Like this was the joint where a bunch of freestyles came out, a bunch of good mixtapes came out, but it wasn't. It was like even when you Ross album just might have been the smoothest shit that came out in a long time, and that was just recently, and it was just like, and not just because it had a diss song on it.
Yeah,
but it took you to, it was music and music. It was music and rhyme. That was just me. That was just the way I was at. I just had to listen. I listened to a lot of shit. I heard a lot of freestyles all last year. All 16, I heard a lot of freestyles, dog.
Wow.
So it was a lot of disposable hits last year. And then this music, then this extra microphone next to the music, this da 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 da. That's like
It's
making us R&B. So
it
R&B.
it feels like a Bone Thugs and Harmony almost type
and see, that's the
feel.
only reason why I'm feeling a little aggy, because I've been through the eras, so it's like I'm a little older than the average. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. So it's like, all right, sometimes I sit back and listen to it because I gotta listen to it because I'm listening again.
Yeah.
I'm back in the listening stage again, and it's like, man, I still could drop an album now.
Are you gonna do this new shit?
All this new shit is already running, man. It's
You know what I'm
like,
saying? You gonna do that new style shit?
no, man, I'm still. See, that's the problem with me. See, I came up in the Nelly era. See, that's what I'm saying. Nelly put out Downtown Baby 3 years.
Yeah, how about it?
4 years before the world ever heard that shit. So I'm one of them kind of guys, man. It's just let the time, they gonna catch up to it, just like they caught up to the bars later on. So I still got my same patterns, but this time I'm on the snare, baby. That's all.
Hey
That's
yo,
it.
motherfucking Reese Rolex. Hey yo, what you want everybody to know, dog?
Oh man, that I'm doing Forbidden Lust Films is the entertainment company, you know. So it's like everything's just gonna go through that. I'm opening up a couple juice bars, and that's it. That's about what I want to do. I want to sell juices to the.
That's what's up. Hey yo, I just tried to start juicing and shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's gonna be big.
that's real
see?
shit. That's healthy
So,
shit. You know what I
see?
mean?
So you get the Rolly Facts, who take care of all your, you know, if you need a resume or anything like that too. It's gonna be big. Everything's big, dog. It's all big. It's global, man.
Yeah, I'm supporting whoever supports me.
It's
man.
global, man. Black
Yeah.
Market Lounge, man. The podcast. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. You know what I mean? You want to give niggas your Instagram, all that shit.
Oh
no,
man, everything's Rollyman, man. My Twitter is Rollyman2K. Is just where I'm gonna be, you know, ROLLIEMAN 2K, and then it's just Rollyman on the Instagram. So it's like easy to get in touch with, man. And I'm working with anybody, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some good music, and I know a lot of industry. A lot of glitches to the matrix in the industry, man. So, you know, I can help with everybody, man. You know, it's helpful time now.
That's right. You know what I mean? We got to change our mindset. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Get on some, you know what I mean? Get it together.
Straight up, man.
Yeah. Word up. Black Market Lounge, yo. Reese Rolex, dog. We out. It's love.
Yes, oh.